Well, hello and welcome people of the internet back to some more Fell Seal. Very good to be back after having a little bit of a break while playing Dark Deity 2, but we are back nonetheless. In the last episode, I realized that there was a difficulty setting that I had selected, which makes it so that enemy ranges, level ranges more specifically, can scale infinitely. They basically scale as far as our characters have scaled, so there's no possibility of out leveling, and with all the other difficulty options we have set, from more elites to more stats on enemies to having them fully geared, it was just proving to be a little bit too much of a challenge, and so we end up knocking that back. Now the ranges are more in line of very hard. I still have all the additional difficulty details, so enemies are still fully geared, they still have additional stats, there's still going to be more elites on the board, but now where enemy levels used to say, in this instance it would say 5 to 99 and it would just scale with our characters, now we have an upper limit of 10. So we are in a little bit of a weird stage here because my primary units are right around like 22 is kind of the average, so we're clearly out leveling here. So I had a little bit of a question to you guys as to how we wanted to proceed going forward, and one viewer pointed out that there was a pretty simple thing that we could do and just not use our high level units, especially since a lot of the units that I have right now I've really just been sending out on missions, and so rather than sending them out on missions, we're just going to play with them. Now this roster of units is going to look a little bit different. So I went through and kind of gave them like a whole new makeover, right? I also went through and yes, they are AI, but took the character models from in-game, kind of put them through and made some character art. For one, you know, there's a lot of different custom profile images that you can use for your custom units, but I wanted images that give me a better representation of the actual character, so when I'm looking in the timeline I can more easily identify who's going when, right? When we had Lana and Heidi, who I think now are Callista and Seraphine, I went and gave them cool names too, they had the same exact art and it was getting a little bit confusing, and so I went through and some of them I gave some new art, some new names to give them kind of like a named unit feel, kind of like we have up here with our story characters, right? So we have Lucian. Lucian used to be what was it? He started with a V. I wanted to say Victor, but it's not Victor. Used to be that. He is our Fellblade, so I'm kind of thinking he's going to be kind of like a Spellblade type character. So Fellblade's kind of cool. There's a lot of debuffs, there's a lot of like siphoning magic type stuff, and then I kind of had this idea to do like a brother sister type duo. The like albino style look seemed pretty cool. So this is Lilith, our wizard mender. Haven't really figured out what I want to do with her. Definitely more on the magic side. She might end up being like a war mage. So right now I'm just building up her more magic based classes. Seraphine is, I mean, she's pretty much leveled, but she's probably going to be our primary healer once we get leveled up. I'm not exactly sure what direction I'm going to take her. I think I have her on I think her mender is mastered. Let me take a look here. Isn't her mender? Where is it? Yeah, we have her mastered in Mender. So she's already like a great healer. We just have to figure out like what we kind of want to do with her. So right now I'm working through Alchemist to get like some barriers and stuff. We now have Callista, who right now I'm working through Wizard. And then what was I going to do with her? I don't quite remember. Oh, I think she might be more of a primary alchemist. I wanted her to kind of be like a tinkerer, she even has like a sci-fi look to her. But she could be cool to like work with barriers and do that kind of stuff. Maybe as like an off healer, maybe she's like a caster that has some like barrier technology and stuff like that. I have Raven here, who right now is a wizard because I need to level up wizard. I need to get wizard to 3 so that we can be gadgeteer, and she's going to kind of be our gadgeteer user. And then we have Celine here, and Celine right now is going to be in a really weird state because I want her to kind of be this vessel character, which I won't go into too much detail on just in case you want to avoid spoilers about the class, but pretty cool class. And so right now really just working on like the base classes in order to eventually get to that state. So we are going to have to bring Kyrie with us. She's pretty much mandatory on all our missions, but Reiner and Andine, they are going to be sitting behind for a little while until we can kind of get our levels. Obviously, you know, Callista's level 20, Seraphine's level 22, but as healers, they're not going to be doing that much damage, so I don't think it's going to impact us that much. And you can see here, like, Raven's level 6, Celine's level 10, Lucian level 11, and then Lilith is a little bit higher at 16, so I think between, you know, having a level 6 with us, having a level 21, I think that's going to balance itself out. Obviously, we might run into a situation where, like, Raven dies. And in this game, we can have a unit die. Okay, now I'm playing 3 different tactics games. In Dark Deity 2, we can't have any units die. We can totally have units die in this one. So that's kind of the idea. That's where we're gonna go. And then I also have Lily. I haven't like customized her yet because there's strangely, I don't think I've seen any like upgraded ranger class beyond just regular ranger. So I don't quite know what I want to do with her. Oh, and we got this best boy. He was just one of the missions. I completed it and we just automatically got him. So we have him, but he's a little bit too high for us right now. And to be fair, I don't really want to play the beast, but you know, you do you. You do you. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. The last level we did, let's see, wasn't it? We caught up with Alphonse, and then he sicked his boys on us, right? With the Reaver. It was like that whole big mountainside cliff, and we're just keeping going. Kyrie is now marked. And so we're trying to get to temples. So now Kyrie is kind of on a mission. She's kind of on the same mission that Alphonse was on. All right, let's see here. So Lucian will put you right up in the front. Oh yeah, and he uses a rapier, which is pretty cool. And then Lilith will put you back here. Seraphine, you're coming with us. And let's actually bring... So I'm going to bring Raven in because we need to level her a bit. And then... I'll bring Celine in as well. And then, cool. Let's go from there. We have business in the temple. Let us pass and be on your way. As sell swords, we don't always have the most honorable contracts, but we do honor every contract we take. Then defend yourselves. Oh, god dang. Okay. Wait. Oh, shit. I have my bad. Thank you. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Let's go back to manual. I was like, freaking A, you're just jumping right in. What's going on? And then I was, oh, yeah. That's what happens when you got 3 games running at the same time. You lose track. And it's been a couple days since I played Felseal. Since Dark Deity 2's been out, I've night 1 Monday night when it came out, I streamed for like 6.5 hours. I was planning on doing like some Felseal, and then, or excuse me, some Dark Deity 2 and then some Felseal, and then it didn't work out that way, and I was like, we're just going all in. But if you haven't checked out the playthroughs of Dark Deity, if you're a fan of this game and you haven't seen Dark Deity 2, I would definitely take a look at Dark Deity 2. We're playing, so I'm playing on demonic difficulty. Let's see, is there anything I need to do? No, we just have heals and spells. Okay, that makes that very simple, very straightforward. And it is pretty hard. You can't have any units die. And are we the same thing here? We are. Okay. So am I going to be able to jump over this? Maybe I don't have to. Maybe he'll come down to me. Let's see here. I'm going to be honest. Did we even see what our objective was? I mean, I'm assuming it's just clear everyone out. Also get the chest. That almost looks like it could be something, but I don't think it is. Right? It just has like a slightly different texture. Maybe it's just an item that maybe it's like terrain thing that can be put anywhere, whereas this is like a specific terrain tile, right? And see how the border is on top of it. So I think this is just part of the tile, whereas this is an actual object on the tile. Maybe I'll have Lucian split over here and have a mage behind him. So Lucian's pretty cool, right? He's a melee class that, not necessarily like a spell blade, like I'm kind of hoping for down the line, but he's a melee class that can apply a lot of debuffs. So we have a poison slice, we have sleep slice, so we can just take a unit, take an enemy out of the fight. And then I have him as alchemist too, right? So we can apply shields. So let's actually, I should probably put you in a position that I can do that. I think maybe I'll just apply some defense to us back here. Because, I mean, I don't need to, like, go and protect Kyrie, right? She's already way over-leveled, so really I need to protect my weaker units. And what do we have for survival? Not a whole lot. Okay, so Raven is, like, really under-leveled. And, oh, I don't have smart casting either. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Then let's do this. And I don't know if there's, what would you call it? Like smart leveling. So because she's, well, actually she's not really under leveled. Everyone else is kind of over leveled. Right. Let's see. When are you going in the turn order? Fairly soon. Oh, I just realized I gotta lower all these images. They're getting a little bit cut off. Still, see what I mean? Like, this makes it so much easier to ID when we're going. Admittedly, I couldn't quite get the art style the same. The Midjourney doesn't really like this, like, matte painting style. But it's not a big deal. As long as we know, as long as we can figure out who's who, it's all that matters. Nice. Get delayed, prick. Okay, how much health do you have? Oh, you have plenty of health. Oh, you are a chonky boy. You are a chonker. Now, because I'm already up at Earth 2, Thunder 2, like, I would assume I have smart casting here. What am I thinking? Yeah, what the frick am I thinking? I can check all that. There we go. Get clapped. And then double check. Same thing here, yeah. Smart casting is typically after I do Fire 1, Fire 2. Like, if I get up to the second level AoE, I've already taken it. And especially since I've already taken all the locusts, then I definitely have it. Oh, Jesus Christ, get killed. Oh, but she doesn't have the movement for mana. Okay. So one of the interesting things, I talked about this, well, actually, I only mentioned it at the beginning of the first Dark Deity 2 stream. But, back, I think it might have been on Those Who Rule. It doesn't matter what video it was on. But, one of my viewers had mentioned in the comments, a game that I would probably like called, oh shoot, what is it? Is it Pathbreakers, I believe? A shield, Aegis. Who needs healing? I guess we could just heal up. Yeah, we'll just come down here. I think it's called Pathbreakers. And the game looks really sweet. It is... So it's a tactical game. It's hex-based. But just in general, like, the classes didn't look like, you know, kind of your cookie cutter, like, knight, ranger. There seemed to be some more interesting ones, and the animations look fantastic. And it seems to be a bit of a mercenary game. And I had put it on my wish list quite a while ago, but someone brought it up and they were like, oh, you might like this. And I was like, I don't recognize the name, so let me look at it. And as soon as I saw the Steam page, I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, I know I know exactly what game this is. And, but I didn't, like, you know, really think anything of it. Let's see if we can put you to sleep. Frick, I can't even hit you. Until I was looking at the excuse me, so many names in my head, the Fell Seal Discord channel. And what do you think that I saw in their server picture? But I saw a split screen of Fell Seal and Pathbreakers. And after doing a little bit of looking around, turns out they're from the same developers. So that is super cool. It kind of just worked out that we're playing Fell Seal and Pathbreakers coming out, and I definitely want to take a look at Pathbreakers. So I apologize if that's not the name. I'm pretty sure it is, but if it's not, I do apologize. But by all means, you should definitely take a look at that one. I don't know any info yet on like when it's planning to come into early access or anything like that. Right now, the Steam page just says 2025, and I think I read on their Discord that they're aiming for a 2026 release. Let's see. Do you have a counter ability, and do I care about it? Renew. Yeah, I kind of care about that one. I don't want you getting more health back. So that'll be cool that we can kind of see like the progression of the studio going from, because I think that's their only other game. When I checked their Steam page, I didn't see anything else. So that'll be kind of cool to take a little look at like how they progress as a studio. Can I just heal? Can I heal you from here? Do I have that range? I do have that range. Great. Let's see here. Probably just come here. Just go blasting. Yeah, I don't really want to use like all my mana. I want to hold on to a little bit of it. And anyway, Lilith is just gonna come behind and absolutely just ravage this guy. Yeah. Just a normal little fire one just obliterates him. I think she's gonna be a fun, like, war mage. Oh, don't poison me, you prick. Oh, get countered. All right, I think I'm gonna send Lucian up this way to grab the chest and have these guys kind of support from this area. It's kind of weird because this guy's gonna attack, but I don't think I can really do anything. I can actually grant myself defense. I think I already have defense up. I have it for one more turn, so let's just refresh it. Oh, right, I can't refresh it. That's kind of a weird... I do think that that's a little bit of a weird mechanic. That I'm not suggesting that you should be able to put +3 more so you can go from like 1 to 4, but I think you should be able to refresh it back up to 3. Let's see here. So I think the thing is I'm not going to be able to kill anyone with Raven. She's just too weak right now. Especially him with crazy res. Actually, everyone kind of has that same amount of res. Yeah, why is my mind so low? Interesting. Oh, I guess I'm missing a bunch of... Okay, I gotta get her new gear. We gotta get like all this wizard glove crap. Actually, no, I don't. I remember now why I don't. I don't specifically because of the fact that I don't plan on keeping her a wizard. I just needed to get Gadgeteer, and then I will likely need a bunch of other gear for her. Oh, right, and I don't have a ranged attack on me. Yeah, so she's in a really weird spot. Right now, she's really just kind of, you know, sitting, waiting until I can actually start working on her. So let's do this. I could move up here to lock this guy down. Alright, so that way he can't really move anywhere. And let's maybe reduce his attack damage. Ah, but he had a barrier, so he's going to prevent that anyway. So I think these two are good enough to heal up here. I'm going to send Seraphine back here with Lucian. I'm just going to give him a little bit of resistance too, in case these guys decide to come attack him from above. I think it's funny that enemies can level up. That's an interesting thing. Now, let's see. So only 20 damage. Okay, so Celine needs some gear too. Okay, we'll take a look at gear after this. Oh yeah, she doesn't have like any gear on her. Okay, so we'll resuit up. We'll go buy a bunch of stuff. And then actually... Oh, no, I might just be able to kill these guys, honestly. Let's bring out the water this time, right? They still never knew resistances. You're dead. Oh, yeah, you're super dead. Now, one other thing that I did find out in my in-between time of not playing Felseal and doing a little bit of a research, this is actually, you know, told to me through a comment, so I shouldn't actually say it's, you know, my research, but you know what I mean. Taking some time to learn more about the game. So when we were fighting the beasties, you know, the big old wolf dudes with the giraffe necks, I was a little unsure of where they were getting all their healing from, and I'm sure that this is in the compendium. Oh, this is weird. Am I going to be able to get up here from here? I don't even know if I can actually... Oh, yeah, this jumps over. That's just a very weird thing. It looked kind of like this was one level lower than this, right? That this is a little bit higher, but I think in actuality, this is just a gap that I can jump over. Can I throw a rock from here? I can. Nice. So the way that resistances work is 0 is basically neutral damage. You can go down to -100, I believe, which is basically taking double damage, right? Because it's based on percentages. So -100 is 100 extra damage, or 100% extra damage, excuse me, all the way up to positive, I think 150. Now, the positive is where it gets a little weird because, so for example, Raven here has 50 water resistance, meaning that she's going to take 50% less damage from water damage. But as you would expect, once you get up to 100, if it's percentage based, you're now immune to water damage. So then what does it mean to go positive? Well, once you go above 100%, you actually take, the way you can think about it is you take negative damage. So like, let's say you're taking 1,000 damage and then it keeps going down, reduces by 50%, you're down to 500. It keeps going down to 0. Okay, well now you have even more resistances. It goes down into like -500. And so that turns into 500 points of healing. So any resistances that you have over 100 are actually like, they heal you. And so that's what was happening because those two beasts had 150 holy resistance. Every time they were using their AoE next to each other, they kept healing each other. I had no idea that was a mechanic, but it is. So now I know. I didn't even like think about that being a factor. But thank you to the person who did bring that up to me. It was very handy indeed. That's right, get delayed. Just like AC Shadows, delayed. Multiple times. See, I can do what you do too, Ubisoft. Here I am, just sitting here throwing shade while playing Fell Seal. There's not a whole lot I can do from down here. Guess I'll just keep on moving. Ew, I don't want that thing licking my wounds. What the frick? All right, Lilith, who are you killing? Who are you? Oh yeah, that guy's dead. That guy's super dead. Yeah, turbo dead. Kill him! I got plus boon. So plus boon, or just boon in general, is if you get a kill with magic, the next hit you have is guaranteed critical. That seems pretty good. What do we want to do? Let's go water. Drown him. There we go. Okay, let's slow you down. Nice, 3 times. God, are we better than Ubisoft? The answer to that being, of course we are, because most things are. Fire in the hole. All right, Lucian. Let's go get our loot. A Dispellatron. I looked at that for a second. I was like, what the frick am I looking at? And then I was, oh yeah, Dispel-O-Tron. Yep. Well, that'd be cool. That's something for Raven. Raven needs that as a gadgeteer. I would assume if that's not for a gadgeteer, then what the frick are we doing here? Nice. 2 whole levels. Although to be fair, I really just need AP on you. So that way we can get. So that way we can unlock Gadgeteer. Yeah, Lilith as an MVP. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. God, all I can think of when when I hear that is no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Is that Key and Peele? I think that's a Key and Peele skit. Okay, let's do some suiting up. Oh wait, no. You know what is also weird? Why can't I just scoot my way over here? Why can't I scoot up to the shop? Why do I have to leave here and then come back in? It's a weird choice. Okay, try and buy. Try and buy. So Celine, we got to get you some more stuff, girl. So we're going to buy you an ancient rod. It's only one-handed. It's not big enough for 2 hands. We do wish that you had a two-handed rod. But, you know, so it goes. Yeah, so let's just crank up her mind like crazy. Here, we're going to give you the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. And then a bunch of wizarding gauntlets. That does leave us a little bit broke for Raven, but like we said, I'm not exactly sure what kind of gear I need for her just yet, so we're gonna hold out for a little bit. And other than that, I think we're good. Because, I mean, Raven's a little bit under-leveled anyway. Cool. Confirm. Coin for... Oh, wait. Can I give her any... Yeah, I figured we can give her some more points. Which should mean... Oh, yes. Sure. Give me the smart casting. Gadgeteer, let's go! Alright. Let's swap. Class change. Gadgeteer. These tinkerers have invented all manner of technological marvels. As long as they have crafted the right tool for the job, they are ready for anything. Let's see. So they use a maul or mace. That is... I maybe should have guessed that. Considering you could kind of think of this as like a blacksmith character. Obviously, that's not exactly what a gadgeteer is, but I understand. And then let's get this out of here and let's go for... Probably trickery. I think that makes the most sense. And I have the most things. Obviously, I have that mastered. So let's do that. Oh, one thing that I haven't been able to find yet, and you guys are really good at telling me when I can't find something, is in the tutorial. It's probably in the help compendium, but it's just it's a bitch to go through. There was a slight tutorial or a tooltip that popped up that says when you master a class, you get a stat boost or you get a boost of some kind. But whenever I master something, it doesn't have like any pop-up that says like, hey, you master this class, you get X, Y, and Z. It just happens. So I don't exactly know what I get for mastering. But if anyone knows, that would be super handy. Why do I still have you as a freaking wizard? You've mastered it. You're not getting any points in this. Dingus, what are we doing here? What are we doing? You need... If we're going war mage... Oh my god, we have some work to do. Just like I do have the like my list of classes here because there's a whole branching pathways. I do kind of wish there was like a class breakdown in game that you can kind of like find your way through, because you don't really know what you need just looking through this. I guess technically you could do... So I guess you get a little bit of explanation here. You don't get a name, but you know what classes. And so this is actually what we want for War Mage. Plague Doctor 3 and Fellblade 4. And then for Fellblade, I need Knight 3, Wizard 3. Plague Doctor I can do right now, though. So let's go ahead and work on that. Wait, I don't have Mender 4? Oh, do I have these flipped in the... I have these flipped in the wrong order. Son of a biznitch. Nope, not that. That one. Set abilities, Blessed One. We don't have another passive here. That's the only one there. And yeah, we're going to set that. How far off are we? Mender. Oh, okay, I only need one more level. That's fine. Except I've done literally nothing. Okay. Well, we have our plan there. So that's fine. Oh, get new Fellblades. I don't want to... I need to get to the next tier. So I think next I'm going for Malice. Because Miasma, I feel like, is something we want later down the line. Right? So you can spread your debuffs. But I would rather make sure that I have more accuracy inflicting the debuffs. And then this one is kind of tough. I really like them both. Probably end up going Evade Magic. But this seems like a really cool class. Knight. Oh, right. That's why he has a bunch of level ups, right? Because I'm working up to no flank. And then Wizard. Oh, we can master Wizard. Nice. Sweetness. Then I guess... I don't think Kyrie, I have anything for her. I think I'm waiting for something. No? No, I guess not. Alchemist, cool. Alrighty, let's continue on here. The Highlands Temple. Open says me. Oh, there's this... Oh, wait, whoa, what is this heart? Surrender, Alphonse. There will be no escape this time. You again, persistent wench, aren't you? But it does not matter, you are too late. No, stop siphoning the heart.
Is that supposed to be part of the pilgrimage?
I've got a bet. They finally did it! I've got a bad feeling about this. Hell yeah, way to get that reference in. I told you he was a Han Solo type character. Stop sucking, man. Yes. This is what I was okay, that's more Russian. This is what I was promised. This is my power that is my due. Now I will demonstrate the differences in our upbringing. Something... No, something is wrong. Ugh. My dude, you can fly. Oh, Jesus. What the shit? Marvelous. Simply marvelous. So much power. Come, I will reduce every one of you to ashes.
Seriously, someone tell me this isn't a normal part of the pilgrimage.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's not what I want to do. A noble demon with 750 freaking health points. But he takes 1,000,000 from holy damage. Oh, wait, can we, is this a game where if we use heals, we do extra damage? Kind of like Crawl Tactics? I wonder indeed. Funny he's not geared out. Like, this guy's clearly geared out. Interested that you don't have full gear. Can't be poisoned, can't be slept, can't be berserked, can't be slowed, I assume? I can't go over it, I don't think. Hang on. My help button, you. You don't have its turn slower than usual. Oh, nah, okay. So another thing that someone pointed out is that, yeah, you can just hit U to, like, do exactly what I'm doing, right? Like I was saying, I hate that you have to go into the compendium to look at all this stuff. And the reason that I didn't think that this worked was because anytime you leave the window, see how it goes away and I can't get there? But if you hold it, hit U, it kind of pauses everything on the screen. But then I remember seeing this, and you can see 1 out of 22, and I thought, oh, it's just going to give me a description of everything. It's a name, it's a level. But, you know, we can actually go through, because it pauses, I can't do it here, but I can go to this screen, hit you, and then I can hover over all these. So, you know, it's one of those things, like I've mentioned, the UI in this game is not super great, but the game itself is really fun. Okay. Lucian. Lilith. It bugs me that their colors, technically they're the same colorway when you go through settings, but they're not exactly the same. Seraphine. And then we want to get Raven in here, and we're going to get Selene in. Oh, wait, no, I can't pick. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have you in here for this fight. Should probably have Selene. Interesting that we can only have 5 units. I guess maybe because it's counting Bizarro as one of our units, even though the last one we could have 6 in Bizarro. Oh, I should take a look at your attacks. That was the other thing that I wanted to do. Let's see. So deals 1.1 dark damage to the target. Has 50% chance of inflicting poison, blind, and root. Gross. Miasma. So he spreads. Yeah. So he spreads debuffs. Damage increase for each. Okay. So he's going to be debuffing us a lot. Okay. What else do we have? Plague Bearer, when using regular attack, unit transfers any debuff from inflicted onto the target. Oh, okay. So if we debuff him, he can then put that back on us. Unit takes 50% less damage from percentage-based damage. I don't think we have any of that. Increases the accuracy of inflicting debuffs. Character offensive actions have a 75% chance to inflict bleed on targets. Gross. So he can just literally debuff us. He doesn't even have to do anything. Actually, let's go ahead and do. Hang on. Are you doing physical damage or are you doing magical damage? Mind. Okay. And let's go Aegis. Get some additional res going. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's okay. So I can't move. Well, we can Dark Bolt. Still do some pretty. Never mind. Can't do damage worth shit. However, I can Pancreas you. Fantastic. Lilith, can we get off one of your crazy great fire? Oh, I can, and you're weak against fire. Get wrecked, prick. Yeah, look at the... I don't know if that has anything to do with the ability what we use, but Selenian 37 experience, Lilith only grade 3. Rock time. Yeah, get rocked. Oh, we got a level. Let's go. Bizarro. That's supposed to be for my actual units. My actual units are supposed to get experience, not you, you dingus. Oh, that's just not fair. That's just not fair. Okay. So let's go ahead and go for a mine down. Yeah. Become more stupid. Oh, Jesus Christ. And he has counterattack. Jesus, Alphonse, you're just a big old prick, aren't you? Oh my god, that was close. We actually almost lost Kyrie. So Seraphine is going to go before this guy so we can heal up Kyrie so I can spend my magic. Ah, that doesn't work like I wanted it to. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. So when we played Crawl Tactics, that's why I wanted to check this out. Crawl Tactics, if you heal, like, undead are, like, extremely weak to holy damage, but I think they actually had a passive that said, like, any holy magic, including heals, would basically do, like, super damage. Okay. Oh, wait, no, you're weak to thunder. Thunder! Which, technically, that's lightning damage. Thunder's the sound, but hey, we're not gonna nitpick that hard. Okay, so let's... frick, I don't want to hit you. Okay, we'll res up here. Gross. It's not really the type of thing that I'm looking to get licked by. Okay, let's swing in from the back. Flash strike. I really don't need you counterattacking me again. Probably gonna need to heal. Oh yeah, Lucian needs a heal. Oh yeah, you need a heal, boy. Zara, stop healing. I have three other healers on the team. Do some damage, boy. Do some damages. $77 damage, let's go. Nice. Sick level up. Let's see. So you can't be poisoned. You also can't be slept. Is that right? Literally the two things that I can do. Yep, something like that. So I guess we just go... Actually, we go for the... Oh, Jesus. I don't want you to come down here. I mean, you can already come down to Lilith. I don't care if you do that. I don't really want you to come down here to Celine. But actually, I feel like a regular... maybe that's not worth it. Adds barely more damage. Yeah, we're gonna get countered, but I can then get a heal off. Just looking at health bars up at the top. Seeing who needs help. You need big help, though. Oh, I could just do... Well... No, that would be kind of silly. I was gonna say I could put rebirth on somebody, but might as well just heal them up now, because if they just immediately died, then that would kind of suck. Oh, now you want to face me. Well, I don't want to face you. Same thing here. We'll go for a flash strike.
Zorro, stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Okay, so let's get one of our Manyas back. Or actually, I can go... Thunder! And then I can get a bunch of mana. Okay, so we're gonna save up. We're gonna save for this Thunder Locust and just obliterate him. So, no one really needs a heal either. Okay, we're just chilling. How are we doing on res? We have no res, we have no res, we have a little res, no res. All right, let's res up. Let's res up. Fantastic. Now here, let's go ahead and... We're going to do Super Pancreas. That didn't seem like an infestation. That just seemed like a torture chamber. What the shit? Thunder Locust. That's it? 106 damage? That didn't even look like a that didn't look like a locust. That looked like a bird. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Bizarro, why? God, you're sucking all the experience. Alright, well, we finally killed Alphonse, that major prick. Lilith, no! No, Lilith! Well done, everyone. So this guy was a murderer. We've been chasing him because he murdered. So, for justice, we then murdered. We are now what we were fighting. I don't know what sorcery Alphonse evoked, but he was the most difficult opponent we've yet faced.
When you said this guy was unsavory, I didn't realize how much of an understatement that was.
Alright, let's do what we came to do and move on. Stab him in the throat. Are you sure you want to go ahead with this, Kyrie? After what happened to Alphonse? I'm having second thoughts about this relic. And look, it stopped glowing. Do we even know if the stage of the pilgrimage can be completed now? There is yet a faint power radiating from this relic. Whatever Alphonse did, at least some of its energy remains. The pilgrimage has always involved risk, though I admit the risk now appears to be higher than I expected. Still, I have yet to proceed. I have to proceed. I know you're pledged to the immortals to complete the pilgrimage, but surely the circumstances... I don't like it either, Reiner. But I'm already one of the marked. It is too late to back down now. Honestly, I don't believe all this concern is necessary. Alphonse was using some kind of magical device on the relic. I warrant that's what triggered his transformation. Very well. I will abide by your decision, Kyrie. Whatever it is. Oh, are we going to get new power? It is done. Oh, I feel the dark energy of the mark. Very unpleasant. It's grown stronger, but I can manage it. If nobody picks up this dang freaking cool weapon, I'm going to lose my shit.
I was looking forward to the giant purple Kyrie, but I suppose this will have to do. Don't look at me that way, Reiner. It was a joke. Just a harmless joke.
Yes, get it. We should bring this device to the council. Oh, you freaking good girl. Stop it. Get some help. What? Oh, shit. Anodyne. She's burning up. She's completely unresponsive. This does not look good. Bizarro, can you report everything that's happened here to Quintus? We have to find someone who can help Anodyne.
I'll do whatever I can to help, naturally. But why do you ask me to report to Quintus rather than the council? Whatever is going on here, the council needs to know.
I understand little of Alphonse's schemes, but to become a marked, he must have had backing from someone on the council, which means at least one of them cannot be trusted. That is why you must report directly to Quintus and bring him the strange device. Whoever Alphonse's master may be, I'm fairly certain it wasn't Quintus. Flash forward to 10 episodes from now, it was definitely Quintus.
This traitor has placed us in a difficult position, but I see your point, and I concur with your opinion of Quintus. I will go straight to Quintus. He will know best what to share with the rest of the council, and what to withhold.
Thank you, Bizarro.
Of course. You guys focus on getting help for Anodyne. Reiner's grouchy enough without having this on his mind, too.
There you go. See ya, buddy. With all my experience, thanks for getting all those kills. You punk. Reiner, you're not going to like this, but we need to bring her to Yates. What? Yates? You can't be serious. We can't trust that bastard with Anodyne's life. Reiner, I know what he did to your... I know what he did was very wrong, but I also know that he's the best healer on the continent and most likely to know something about the dark energy that struck down Anodyne. Surely there is another option. Someone trustworthy, or at least... Yates' clinic is about half a day from here. There isn't another healer within a week's march, and no one at all who is qualified. I know you're right. But if he crosses us, if anything happens, anything like what happened before, his life will be forfeit. Let us make haste, or it may not matter who sees to her. Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Who's sneaky? Who's sneaky? Who's sneaky freak? Sneaky freak. Sneaky freak. Can I? Oh, it doesn't look like I can actually do anything here. Dang it, man. Do we have anything new in here? Just because there's like a, you know, it's like a high point. So I'm assuming that there's maybe new stuff. Silver ball. Silver sword. Dirk. Silver axe. No spears. We have a silver mace. And no, this is just a worse rapier. The fleuret. Nothing else, unfortunately. Oh, specifically a healing staff and silver staff. Okay, so we're starting to get some staves. Now, why was I going with that instead of... Why did I go with a rod? Wait a minute. Wait. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, wait. What the frick? A magic crossbow that shoots icicles? Oh, that is freaking cool. So it's an actual water element crossbow. That is freaking sweet. I have a silver crossbow too. I think all our gear, well, nope, steel. Clearly we've already gotten that. Yeah, so we have a little bit of new gear. Gloves are all the same. Okay, so we have a little bit of gear that we can upgrade. Unfortunately, don't have a whole lot of gold though. So that's a bit of a bummer. So I think what we're going to do here, we're going to end the episode there. That seems like a pretty good stopping point. I'll probably do a little bit of gold grinding off camera just through the missions. And actually, there's, let's take a look here, because now that we've completed all those other routes, we should have opened up a bunch of extra new missions. Yeah, look at all these. Holy moly. New outfits? Oh, freaking yes. Gimme. It's not repeatable, so I got to choose pretty carefully who I want to go in there for the extra AP and experience. Hungry Beast, that is a shit ton of ability points. Holy crap. So someone who needs to catch up will probably do that. There's some GP here. Unlock Deft Variant. I don't know what that is. How often are you able to hit a very swift opponent at range? What about flying enemies? This training is meant to hone your physical reflexes and range ability and would be especially useful for monster units. Expert marksman will also be a solid choice. Be prepared for a challenge. Huh. Okay. Oh, cool. So we have a mission for some crafting material? Experience points, ability points... and GP. I think there was one up here that was better. Yeah, this one is better for GP. So I'll probably run that a couple times, buy some new gear, and then we will progress on from there. But guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for joining me back with this episode of Fell Seal. The game's going great. I'm loving this one. This one is doing a lot better in my opinion than I thought it was going to be, but there's a lot of positive stuff here. Anyway guys, like I said, that's going to do it for today. If you did enjoy the video, would you kindly smash that like button and of course subscribe to the channel, that way you never miss a video. I've been Ganyonz, this has been Fell Seal. Thank you so much again for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one.